Connor, last Saturday it was 1-0 against Dagenham and Redbridge. What were your thoughts on the game?
Thought the performance was good. Created a lot of chances. Should have really had the game out of sight prior to the winning goal in the 93rd minute. But the attitude and application for the lads to keep going and keep believing in what we're doing and creating them chances, and finally, thankfully, one went in for us.
It just shows you that any game in the National League is always quite challenging, no matter who you're up against, really.
Absolutely. I think if people looked at current form going into the game and league position, they probably think it's going to be a 2-3, 4-0 game, but it's never the case. We know the type of quality they've got within their group. We spoke about that going into the game. So they were organised, really well organised, tough to break down, and they tried to pose some threats on the break with their really creative attacking players, but thankfully managed to keep them at bay in terms of their attacking threat, and we kept creating enough chances, and thankfully, as I said, one went in for us late on.
What do you think made the real difference in the second half to really break through their defence and get that winning goal in the last minute?
I think we just stuck to our belief. We just kept doing what we'd done. I think we felt that we were creating enough chances. There weren't much that needed changing. Of course, it's good to get fresh legs on. I think the quality coming off the bench definitely helps in scenarios like that when they start to tire and they can't quite get close to people, or can't quite plug the gaps. When you have creative players and exciting players coming on the pitch for us, which we have done, especially in the last couple of months, I think that gives us always a good chance to go and score late goals, and it proved to be the case Saturday.
What's the feel going around in the camp at the moment? So, as you know, we're going away this weekend to Woking. Can you give us maybe any injury updates or just any moods in the camp?
Listen, the mood's excellent. I mean, of course, the form we're on is outstanding. Again, it doesn't mean too much when you go into another tough away game. I know Ards and Bass well. I was fortunate enough to play for them when I was a player, so know them really well. I know how good they are. I know how well organised Woking have been. I think you can see that within how much their form has picked up since they've gone in. So we know how tough it'll be. It's always a hard place to go. We've seen that in recent years as well, whilst we've been at the club also. So another tough place to go. Form, of course, it comes into it a little bit, and the lads are confident, and it's bubbly around the place as it should be when you're in the position we are. But again, another tough test. We have to keep our guard up and go and apply ourselves correctly to go and try and get 3 points again.
As you know as well, after the Dagenham and Redbridge game, you and the lads received a special guest visit with Martin Allen, former Barnet manager, coming into the dressing room, giving you some words. Given your opinion, how do you feel in the squad and yourself it was to receive such a message from a Barnet legend?
Yeah, listen, you touch on it, he's a legend. He's what he's done at the football club. He'll go down, he'll write his name in history. So we're trying to emulate that in terms of winning the league this year. That's the aim. You can see the passion that he brings and love he has for the club, and I think it come across really well within the talk. And of course, when you've won late and the atmosphere is so high, it was a great time to be a Barnet player, member of staff, whatever it might be. I think it was great to get him in and talking to the lad. And as I said, to get his emotion across the way he did and what it means to him. And I think we're all in the same position where we want to go and achieve the same things they did. So yeah, it was good. It was good to get an insight into how they felt back then when they were going through what we were potentially in the middle of. So yeah, exciting, and I think it was a real bonus for the lads.
Just finally on as well, Woking away this weekend. What are your thoughts heading into that fixture?
Just what I touched on, tough place to go. Again, got some excellent players. Obviously, Dale Gorman's there. He's doing really well for them. I think Winter's out injured, so a couple of lads that we know down there. But they've got a lot of exciting players. NEF Young scored a lot of goals at this level. Junior Mariah's got loads of ability. Or they've got really good attacking players, and they've got a good group, to be fair. They're probably a little bit false in their league position, but as I said, the form since Ards and Bass have gone in has picked up massively, so it'd be a really tough place to go, and we know how tough it's going to be, so everyone is understanding that within the camp.
Great, Connor, thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.